Hello and welcome. I'm Jessie Ray, and this is Chiron's Key Tarot. So grateful to have you here, and thanks for joining me for this reading today. I hope it finds you well, Libra. So, Libra, I am going to be reading the Sabian symbol for the full moon in Pisces, and this is a general reading for the full moon. So, I'm going to read the energetic theme of what this full moon is and a call to action. This symbol speaks to self refinement and to development of special expertise and skill. The image of a girl blowing a bugle emphasizes personal responsibility and pride in accomplishment. The suggestion here is that individuals find their ultimate happiness through being of genuine service to others and finding a special niche for themselves among their fellows. On a practical level, this degree can indicate a wake-up call, bragging, or tooting one's own horn. In the positive, at its highest, this symbol represents directness and a special gift for finding opportunities to demonstrate competency and talent. And the negative is intrusiveness or loud attention-getting behavior. And your opportunity is the greatest advantage lies in being prepared to take action, keep your wits about you, and do what has to be done and be responsible. And the risk is guarding against dismissing some signal you get as a false alarm. Try not to have everything in your life be so ordered and controlled that you can't handle the unexpected emergency or take advantage of the opportunity that you have been waiting for. So, Libra, has this Venus retrograde been really intense for you guys? It's been super intense for me. I am a Libra rising, 28 degree. And my goodness. So let me know if you feel comfortable sharing down in the comments below if this Venus retrograde has been feeling a little intense for you. But if you are a Libra rising, this full moon in Pisces will be taking place in your natal 6th house. And that is all about your daily routine, okay? The daily rhythm of your life. Really kind of illuminating things around the daily rhythm, right? And when Mercury goes retrograde a little bit later this month, that is going to be taking place in the 12th house, which is all about the subconscious and hidden things and, secrets, dreams. I really feel around the time of this, we are just really being asked to get really mindful about, where we're going, detoxifying any old bad habits that might have surfaced from this Venus retrograde. I have a little personal confession. I started smoking cigarettes again. I haven't smoked cigarettes in years. And I needed, I guess, to fall back on an old bad habit. But as we progress forward, I'm really feeling that Mercury going retrograde is really going to ask us to be detoxifying things that are not good for us, and cutting ourselves off from any self-undoing behavior, as I feel like some of us have really kind of become unraveled in this Venus retrograde. And I feel like we're just not able to take time to integrate the energies, because I just feel like it's just kind of one punchy energy after another this summer. And as much as I love summertime, and I love you guys, Leos, but I am ready for this summer to be over. I'm ready to move out of Leo season. I love you guys. This has been so intense. So really, really reflect if you've fallen into any bad old habits, if you have any self-undoing behaviors right now, really getting clear about why we are doing these things and how we can, release them again from our lives or release them for the first time. And I feel like with this Fool energy, there is kind of this like new beginning, right? With how we are relating to people, how we are relating to ourselves. There's some type of like a new energy coming in with Venus being reborn, right? And I just feel like there's we need to take time and integrate and look. The Hanged Man, it's just, I really feel like looking at things from all different angles, taking time to really feel out and see how things that have been changing recently are resonating with us. Do we like these changes? You know, gaining wisdom even from some of these changes and an understanding of why it happened, and how everything kind of comes full circle, right? How like the past can come up and it needs to be reevaluated, integrated, and then released again, right? There's just this real sense of kind of the cycles of our life right now kind of being highlighted for us. And I really feel like there's a sense of really relying on our inner strength right now. As I was doing the meditation and dropping into your space, the strength card came out, as well as gentleness. And I really feel like we need to be really gentle with ourselves right now. We really need to be self-advocating, self-love, and really being our own best friend. And with this 10 of Cups energy, really wanting to find that new path to this fulfillment, really wanting our lives to feel a little bit more in balance, harmonious, fulfilling, our relationships, really wanting to find that pleasure, right? Venus has really been reworking us to say, hey, how do you find pleasure in this world? How do you emotionally fulfill yourself? How do you want to show up and relate? And I really feel like we have been looking towards mentors and expanding our spiritual beliefs and really getting in touch with our spiritual beliefs and our guidance team and, you know, on spirit side, and really finding some inner wisdom as to why some of these things have been so challenging. And it's almost things that I feel like we knew needed to come to the surface, needed to be reworked, those hard conversations needed to be had, and there was some type of like an insight. And now it's time to release, right? There's like a releasement around this. There's a balancing. There is a really needing to be mindful of how things are really resonating with us right now in our relationships, and really kind of tapping into that spiritual side, the subconscious, the things that maybe we haven't been aware of that are going to be brought to the surface. I feel like for some of us around the time of this full moon, it might be really intense, really kind of illuminating some of these things again, and really asking us to not allow the old wounds that are coming up and old like karmic things to take back over, right? And have that self-undoing behavior and smoking cigarettes and doing things that it feels good in the moment, but we know is not for our greatest, highest good, right? And the lovers, how we're relating to other people. And I feel like how we're almost relating to our subconscious, the things that we can't see, the things that are hidden, really getting in touch with that spiritual side to understand our way forward. Dreams could be feeling really intense for you guys lately. I know I've had some really intense dreams. And I feel like insights are going to be coming through, knowledge and guidance from our wisdom team if we stay open. And I really feel like with this death card, this is us cutting out those bad behaviors. This is us cutting out those self-undoing things, and really finding, you know, solace in ourselves, right? Really kind of really taking time to reflect, and how we are our own best friend. We can give ourselves encouragement. We can get through these tough things by really allowing those things that are no longer serving us to be released, and holding space for ourselves around the time that all of these take place. But really going deep, right? Going deep, understanding if you have fallen into a bad behavior, why? And have a conversation with yourself about it. Why did this happen? This is why I want to release it. This is why it's now affecting me maybe a little bit more strongly. And really take time to rest. I know I've been feeling incredibly energetically drained lately. Maybe you guys have too, with all this internal processing that we've been doing. And that's why I'm just so ready for the summer to be over, because I feel like it's just one punchy energy after the next of do this and work on this. And I'm like, I need time to integrate. Like, it's moving so fast. I'm having a hard time keeping up with this energy. And I feel like that's what this 5 of Wands is I feel like a lot of us are just kind of wanting things to kind of calm down a little bit so that we can integrate. But there's a sense that there's still just this punchiness that needs to be worked out. This Five of Wands energy that's just kind of feeling a little bit intense, and really having that kind of play a factor in why we're having some of these bad behaviors come up, some of these self-undoings, and really getting clear and really releasing it, going deep into ourselves, into our subconscious, and really asking for these things to be cleared karmically as well. So I'm going to pull some love notes from the universe, but just let me know if you feel comfortable sharing in the comments down below how things have been going for you. And I can already feel this Mercury retrograde, and I'm like, whoo, oh boy, here comes another one. I haven't even integrated the other retrograde, and the retrograde's still happening. That's what I mean about this thing's just feeling like it's just intense and intense and intense, and kind of almost causing like an internal conflict of like needing just kind of like a slowing down. So I have compassion. Really feel like this is for ourselves, right? As we go through these big things. And I am grateful for all that I have, taking time to appreciate all the little things that we have, right? Or the big things. And amazing things are coming my way. So really, I feel like being able to release some of these old ways, these undoing behaviors, these bad habits, and really being able to kind of get to a more loving, fulfilling place emotionally for us. So hopefully something in that message resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm sending you all of my best on this full moon in Pisces. Libra, hang in there. We got this. And I wish you the very best. Take care.